I'm all the way live. I'm all the way live. Go ahead, baby girl. I'll talk to you. I'm all the way live. I'm all the way live. Man, it's hot, man. It's hot, 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 hot. Mucho caliente. It is hot. It's so hot, hot, hot. I'm burning up. It's so hot, hot, hot. I'm burning up. I wanna set you on fire because I'm hot. Man, it's hot out here. The lady looked at me. She told me that we had a possibility that we may spend some time alone. That's Peter Brown, man. Turtle Man, what's up, man? How you doing, Turtle Man? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me, man. How y'all doing out there, man? Hey, listen, everybody that's out there that celebrate the 4th, happy 4th of July. Feel out down to the socks, yo, man. I'm trying to bring that, hey, old school, man. Feel out, man. Feel out, man. Folks, look at this. When you look good, you feel good, you're gonna do good. I'm gonna repeat that. When you look good, you feel good, you're gonna do good. And that's what you gotta keep in mind. You got Big _ Lonnie. How are you doing, brother? How you doing? Hey, taking time out today to drop a YouTube live. It's hot, man. Like I said right now, man, when I came out, guess what, man? This shirt was like nice, man. Now it's like soaking wet. It's soaking wet, man. The Bully Gotti show. What's up, my brother? How you doing, Bully Gotti? Okay, I'm doing good, Big Lonnie. Looking good, brother. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that, man. You know what? I just got finished doing a IG live. I had a conversation with this brother and basically some of the things that he was going through. And a lot of times what we do not understand, you know what we want to do? How we become our worst enemy. How do we become our worst enemy? Because we got so much built up inside of us. So much frustration, animosity, toxins, poison. We got all that stuff built up inside of us. And you know what? Imagine, it's like going to the bathroom, but you don't let nothing out. You got all that poison in your stomach, in your system. But guess what? You don't never go to the bathroom and relieve yourself. So that toxins, that poison, keep piling up in you, keep piling up in you, keep piling up in you, causing you to feel miserable. Okay? That's the same thing with pain, hurt. You know what? We keep it on the inside, especially as us men, us male, our alpha male. We feel we cannot let our emotion out. We feel we let all that stuff stay inside of us. No, folks, I'm telling you, on July 5th, 2021, go to the bathroom. You know what? Hit that button. Let all that poison and toxins out of your system. Let it all out. Right now is all that frustration and pain that you feel. Cry. Rain. Let that cry come out. Let it out. That's when you're able to go to a true healing process. That's what you have to do. Cry. Let it out. It's nothing to shame. Don't be embarrassed. You feel you a man, you can't cry. That is bogus, man. Whoever tell you, well, man, real man don't cry. That's bogus. If something hurt me, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna let it out. And I'm gonna cry again. I've been crying for 29 years since I lost my mother because it hurt. You know what? What the sense of me keeping it all in? Act like nothing bothered me. I'm a man. I'm a real man. You know what? I'm a fool. I'm a real fool. Express yourself, folks. If you're gonna cry, cry. If something's bothering you, it's painful, let your emotion, man. Don't get caught up into that macho stuff, thinking you got something to prove. You know what? I'm about to drop a piece today about, when I was young, 14, 15 years old. And you know what? I got beat up and robbed by an older cat in my neighborhood. He beat me up, boom, 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 with his hands. He didn't have no gun. He didn't have no weapon. He had his hand, and he beat me up. He took my coat. Okay? Here it is. What do I do? Okay? I go to somebody else that was older than me, that respected me, that loved me. And he got my coat back. He was a little older than that guy. That guy didn't want no problem. He gave me my coat back. Okay, as time went on, and I became who I became, okay? And I could have thought about it. I could have not let that go. I could have held that embarrassment inside of me and said, you know what? I'm going to get this guy. He embarrassed me. I'm going to get him. When I became Brian Glaze Gibbs, I had every opportunity to get him. I could have got my gun, shot and killed him because he robbed me. No, it's not about that, folks. So that's the difference now. You know, I done got beat up plenty of time on the street, on Rikers Island. And you know what? Some of the guys that jumped me on Rikers Island, when I became Glaze and I used to see them, they used to run. Oh man, I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna remember that. It's nothing about that. That was the past. What don't break you, make you. You can't solve every problem with violence, with a gun. You can't. You know, me and that brother talk now. And right now, he told me, during the time, it was Cypress Day. And they had Cypress Day and me and him met up. And he said, man, I remember that time when we got into it and I beat you up and took your coat. And then, man, as you got older and you got wild, I say, man, I hope he don't remember, man, that I beat him up and took his coat. You know, he said, because right now I know you was a terror then. But the difference is, no, I didn't do that. You can't attack every situation. Every time somebody disrespects you, you know, you want to attack. Because that's what we was taught. We was taught, do not accept no type of form of disrespect. But how can somebody disrespect you when you don't even respect yourself? You know, you out there committing havoc among your community, selling poison among your community, shooting and killing the people in your community. That's bogus, man. That's bogus. And yet, in still regards to what? You want to walk around here. You know, but that was back in the days. We used to do that back in the days. We want to show our nylons, our BBD, our Paris underwears. So we sagging. People do not understand that when you sagging and letting your pants hang down, where did that came from? That came from the penal. That came from the penitentiary. And you know what that was? That was an open invitation saying that I go that way. I want you to come up in me. You know, that was, I'm telling you, that's where that came from. You got some people that set trend and some people follow trend. The bottom line is right now, stop setting disrespectful trend. Understanding the history, where all this stuff come from, where all this bootleg bad behavior come from, folks. That's not what it's all about. What we have to do is we have to wake up. And some people say smell of coffee. We have to wake up and put all that negative and nonsense behind us. We have to wake up and grow up. You know, when you get a certain age, it's a passage in the Bible. When I was a child, I thought as a child. I act as a child. But when I became a man, I put away all childish things. That's what we have to do, folks. Put away all childish things. Opposed to somebody beat you up in a fight, opposed to you want to run home because you took a loss, you got to learn how to accept the agony of defeat. A L is a L. You're going to lose. You can't win everything in life. You're going to lose. But the difference is right now, you got to learn to accept these losses and learn from it. And don't put yourself in that predicament or situation to cause you to set yourself up to receive that loss in the first place. So then you don't have to go home and feel that you have to get a jammy. You have to get a hammer. You have to go after somebody. Okay? Sit back and think about it. You mad at Tom and Mike. You go home crying. You go get your pop or your step pop or your mom weapon. And you come back at them. And then you start shooting in the crowd. You want to hit Tom and Mike. But right now, those bullets do not have a GPS. That bullet is not going to hit Tom. That bullet is not going to hit Mike. That bullet might hit that little baby in the carriage. Or that little baby right now in the stroller. Or that little baby sitting on the bench. That bullet might hit mother such and such. That minding her business coming back from the grocery store. Or coming back from prayer service. That bullet might hit Pop. Pop, only thing Pop gonna do be on the corner drinking his wine, talking about she's so fine, shoo-wop, can't make up my mind. But that bullet hit them. Now you got what? A homicide, a two homicide, a attempted homicide. For what? Could you allow your emotion to supersede your intellect? By allowing your emotion to supersede your intellect, guess what? You know, temper what get us in trouble. Pride's what keep us there. Now you feel you got something to prove. And you get back out there and you pow, 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 pow. And look what happened. You know what happened? You just pick up a brick and threw at that prison wall for absolutely nothing. You lost. And you know what? Sometimes when you make that one mistake can be costly. That one mistake can cost you at an early age to spend the rest of your natural life in a cell, in a jail cell. Hey, listen, man, tell these young kids, boy or girl, man, listen, tell them lock themselves in the bathroom for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours, okay? And see how that feels. Because right now this is what they're gonna be dealing with if they go to jail for life or go to jail for any amount of time. They're gonna be locked in, can't get out. For what? Over some nonsense, over some, I couldn't accept a loss. You know what? Sometimes you gotta laugh that off, man. Sometimes you gotta cry that, okay? It happened. But avoid them. Avoid those people with that demonic attitude and mentality. Avoid them. And get it together, man. Stay on the straight and narrow path. Do that. I wasted 15 years out of my life. Suckers, Milton Bradley, sucker type of cat, do those things instead of handling your business with the person you had that problem with. But you know what? Like I say, Milton Bradley, we all got caught up into that. I know I did. I got caught up into that. A lot of us got caught up into that. And the difference is right now is when I was that lost individual, when I was the sick Glaze, the kid Glaze, from the age of 14 to 24, I did everything in my life from A to Z because I want to be down, I want to be cool. And by me doing that, it cost me time out of my life that I could not get back. It cost me time out of my life because I want to impress people. I want to impress the girls. I want to, go in front of the Apollo Theater, making people run because of my reputation. You know what? That's a bunch of hog shit. That's what it is. What do that matter? What do that count? It don't count for nothing. You know what count? When you got A1 credit. You know what count? When you done built and got yourself set up and your kids and your kids set up financially for the rest of their life. Okay? When you done made, like I'm saying, every day's a weekend because you don't put in your time and you don't retire. Okay? And you don't earn every day a weekend. You don't got to worry about punching the clock. Okay? You can be out there enjoying the fruit of your investment. And you know what that is, man? Time. It's nothing more valuable than time. Sometimes we place a price tag on our life. And that price tag we put on our life is money. We're all in love with that money green and what money can buy for you. But guess what, man? Here it is. You got to invest in your time. Making sure right now is that you utilize your time wisely. Each and every day, folks. Each and every day. Count your blessing, man. Like I say, I was once in love with that fast money. That dollar bill, y'all. A dollar bill, you. That green stuff. You know what I'm impressed with now? The green scenery behind me. I'm impressed with that. Hey, Professor Blank Brandon, running your own business, invest in oneself. And you're right. But the difference is we got to teach him how to get there. Okay, Brandon Moore, why don't you pronounce the letter S? You know what? Listen, man. I'm 90 years old right now. Okay? I always had speech problem come up as a kid. And you know what? Listen, I'm good. So right now is I'm sorry you feel like, that you got to come over here and ask, why I don't pronounce word with the S. Guess what, man? That's how I speak, man. And I've been speaking like that for 90 years. And to me, that's who I am. So if you feel like, you don't want to listen to that, guess what, man? That's what you do, man. This is me. I used to take speech class when I was coming, I had a lot of speech problems when I was coming up as a kid. And you know what? It didn't handicap me. Can't lie, I missed the Infomine video with you and Tut and everybody. He got the slip beat. Nah, you know what? And you know what, like I say right now, folks, like I don't mind. People can come on my platform, but when they come on my platform, only thing I'm actually do be mindful and respectful. Nothing more, nothing less. I try to keep all that negative energy out of here. You are 90 years old? Yeah, brother, I'm 90, man. Look good, man. Not hating, brother. It make your storytelling better. You know what? But like I say, Brandon Moore, that's me, man. That's me. So I always had a speech problem. And that's why I say, folks, you know what? I got some help. But then again, I didn't get all the help that I needed. And there's nothing wrong. If you need help with your speech, with pronouncing certain words, guess what? Get the help. Don't be ashamed. You know, just like right now, there's a lot of things that we need help with. I needed help with some of the issue that I was dealing with through trauma. I had a lot of mental issues. That's why I was so angry. That's what caused me to snap out and black out and caused me to do some of the things I did. Alvin, what's up, baby? One love, baby. That's my brother, Alvin John. What's up, man? Thank you for joining me. But like I tell you right now, is don't let nothing handicap you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I am not. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I got speech problem, and I'm not ashamed of that. So even with that being said, I'm gonna express myself. This is my ministry. This is my platform. Each and every opportunity that I get a chance to express myself, I'm gonna express myself to the best of my ability. Okay? And to me, I am not going to, shut myself down or because I don't pronounce a certain word properly. For the most part, 9 out of 10, you highly educated to understand the words that come out of my mouth. Rick Gotti, I had a speech problem too as a kid too. I used to get teased. Kids keep it cruel. Yeah, I used to get teased all the time. You know what? Even in corporate America, I got teased because of some of the words that I pronounced, like doing meet and doing presentation. And you know what? I just kept doing it. I kept going. They're going to laugh. Let them laugh. Glaze, can we get your life story on the big stream someday? CO the Tucker, we working on that. Hey, feel like fresh. Hey, you know what, man? Like I say, that's old school, man. I like that, man. Old school, man. I like that, man. Feel like, man. I'm trying to bring it back, man. I'm trying to bring it back, man. I'm trying to bring it back, man. You know what? When you look good, you feel good. Guess what? You got a chance of doing good. That's the difference. When you look good, you feel good, you're gonna do good. And that's what you gotta believe. Big Al, what is your nationality? What is my nationality? I'm Geechee, man. My family is from the South, man. We Geechee. True school. Hey, but listen, folks, I got a lot of different content. Hey, go to my channel, man. I got some content that I dropped within the last few days. Go to my channel, check it out. Those of you that's out there now that haven't subscribed, it's free to subscribe. Hit that red button and subscribe. Those of you that got different things that you would like me to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up. Let me know. Listen, if y'all want more of my story, get the book. Okay? I got numerous of copies. Get your signed copy of the Glaze Gibbs book, Beyond Lucky, a true story of crack. I'm saying money, murder, and redemption. To get your signed copy, email me at Brian, BrianGibbs1201 at yahoo.com. Get your signed copy. Brian, Brian Gibbs, GIBBS1201 at yahoo.com. If you order your signed copy, I will throw in Straight from the Street Volume 1 or Straight from the Street Volume 2 for free. Okay? Hey, but listen, folks, life is life. Life is good. Life is what we make it, man. And what we have to do is, how do we all get back to the younger generation that's clueless? Because once again, we all been kids and we all been clueless. And the difference is, how do we stop them to stop that madness? How do we get them to understand, man? It's nothing slick about being in those streets, man. It's nothing slick. Who Are We TV, legendary. How you doing, man? Thank you. But like I said right now, listen, I got 41,000 subscribers. I truly appreciate each and every one of you that's out there that have subscribed to my page. You know what? Share it. You know what I'm saying? Promote it. Put it out there. Put it out there. That's what it's all about. Listen, those of you that follow me on IG, Brian Glaze Gibbs. Follow me. And that's what it's all about. What I'm going to talk about, this is my platform. This is my ministry. I talk about the good, I talk about the bad, I talk about the ugly. But what I do is, I be true. I be honest. In order to be honest with anybody else, you have to first be honest with who? Yourself. Major. And a lot of times we cannot do that. A lot of times we're not going to be honest with ourselves because we don't like who we are. We don't like who we represent. We don't like who we stand for. What you have to do is you got to do some soul searching, man. Learn yourself. Understand yourself. That's the only way you're going to be a better person. If you sit back and act like it's nothing wrong with you, you're not dealing with reality. When you think that you're perfect, a lot of people, a lot of guys, a lot of girls, a lot of people, they think they perfect. They don't see where they do anything wrong. That's not reality, folks. That is not reality. None of us is perfect. And you know the worst thing in life? If you don't have nobody you can trust and you can talk to, you don't have nobody in your life going to tell you you are wrong and you are dead wrong. That's not right. I'm saying you need to fix that. When you don't have that, you lost. When you have all the people in your life, you're right. You're right. Knowing goddamn well you are wrong. Come on, man. Nobody need no yes. You know, here it is because you're the most popular guy, you're the most popular girls, and nobody gonna tell you wrong. Because when somebody tell you wrong, you can accept that constructive criticism, so you're gonna start arguing with them or curse them out. Come on, folks. The difference is right now, learn how to handle the truth. Learn how to deal with the truth. You know what they say about the truth? The truth gonna set you free. I had to go through a whole lot in order to become who I am today. And you know what? I'm glad I did. I had to cry. I had to let all that hurt, the pain, the suffering, I had to let it out. I had to cry. And even right now, when it came down to my system, when it came down getting all that poison, all that toxin, I had to go to the bathroom and let it all out. Because if you let all that poison and toxins build up in your system, you're destroying yourself, slowly but surely. It's a saying, you are what you eat. Okay? So all that negative nonsense you're receiving from out there, from the information, through the advice, through what you eating, what you drinking, what you taking in, it become you. And if you don't let it out, what's gonna happen? You're gonna be a miserable individual. Curious, my brother, where are you on the island in 88? I was in C72, and by the way, I like your platform. Thank you, man. Are you subscribed? In 88. Oh, in 88, nah. I got caught. When I got caught, I went to MCC, New York, in Otisville, you know, and that was in the feds. Hey, listen, folks, hit the like button, subscribe. I got a lot of good content coming. Hopefully I should be able to drop, I'm about to drop a piece today and probably tomorrow, and hopefully before this end of the week, I will be dropping a powerful interview with another legend. And folks, listen, thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate you. Thank you for all my subscribers. Hey, have yourself a blessed, marvelous Monday. You was wrong about addressing the issue between you and homeboy that put the battery in your back. You know what, like I say, that's a matter of opinion. You know what I'm saying? You know, the difference is right now is, guess what? You feel I was wrong. Okay, you know what? You're entitled to feel that way, you know? But the difference is with me, I express myself, you know, the way that I feel at that present time. And to me, I'm not trying to offend anybody or whatever, and that's me. So nobody can't dictate to me how to express myself or whatever. That's the difference. You got followers and you got leaders. And the difference is, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna express myself the way that I feel. I'm not gonna hold anything back, but what I'm trying to do is be mindful and be respectful. Nothing more, nothing less. Blaze, love your channel. Keep up good work. Thank you. Hey, listen, Jason Parker, thank you. Richard Witherspoon, that was in the past. Yeah, a lot of stuff in the past. The past is the past. But the bottom line is right now, in order to heal from the past, you got to talk about the past. So, you know, a lot of times, like, folks, listen, this is my ministry, this is my platform. And I'm not trying to offend anybody, but in the same token, we all have choices. You have a choice to tune in, or you have a choice to tune out. You know, so that's the difference. So here it is, you know, I don't agree with everything I went through in life. Do you regret your decision? You know what, like I say right now, is, you know, it's nothing to regret. You know, only thing I regret is allowing myself to fall victim and get caught up into that prison system in the first place. That's the only thing that I regret, you know, because once again, you know what, I was better than that. But the difference is I had to go through, sometimes you have to go through trial and tribulation, and you have to hit rock bottom before you can come back. And the difference is sometimes when people hit down at the bottom, sometimes it's no coming back. And just so happened right now, I was fortunate and blessed and strong enough and love myself enough to get all that negative, all that poison, all that toxins out of my system. Can you please get a sit down with you and Bimmy? I can ask Bimmy, man. Coming that way in 3 weeks. Yo, we got to hang out, Alvin. That's what made you the man you are today. You know what? Yeah, right now, without no test, there won't be no testimony, man. If life was easy, life wouldn't be worth living, man. If we didn't have no problem, life would have been too simple. Was there anybody else on Fat Cat or Baby Sam level? Everybody, like I say, was on different levels. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got a lot of people was on some different type of level. And you know what? Like I say, it go deeper than what it really was, man. Go through it to get to it. You're right, you got to go through it to get to it or whatever. Yo, what's up, good? What's good, Mr. Glaze? Dimitri, how you doing, my brother? Everything is good, man. Look at me, man. Look at the background. Look at the scenery, man. I love it, man. Look at the scenery. Love it. Do you think everybody can be rehabilitated? You know what? Right now, Jerome Kirby, that's a hell of a question. Can everybody be rehabilitated? The difference, yes. I believe if they want to. It starts from you first. You have to want something in order to get it. If you don't want to change, you're not going to change. Hey, Reek Gotti, I would love to see a sit down with you and Michael Franzese. Set it up, man. Bob. Yeah, I saw the documentary of 7-5. Yes, I did. Hey, listen, folks. I like the way you talk and express yourself. Keep doing your job. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, Mr. Bash. Jeff J. Salute. Hey. I don't know. They're a little distant, man. Florence is all, man. I used to hate Florence, man. Because once you hit south of the border, then you hit Florence, we still seem like we had a way to go. So I think Florence is probably like an hour and a half to 2 hours still away from us, you know? Hey, but listen, folks, thank y'all for joining me. Hit that like button, subscribe. Check out the latest content. Check out all the latest content on the Brian Glaze Gibbs YouTube channel. Like I said, I got a few pieces I'm going to drop this week, and I got a powerful interview that I will be dropping sometime this week. Mr. Carter, peace. Hey, Mr. Carter, I am him. Around the world and back again. Hey, listen, y'all. Peace, love, and prosperity. Thank you for joining me. One love.